What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So this video, what we're going to talk about is CRO. I wanted to take the opportunity to talk about Cronos and talk about the potential and some really important news, right? They have burned quite a bit, and I talked about this in a previous video. I made a video maybe like a couple of days ago talking about the previous burn that they did and how right now could be a significant time for crypto.com itself, and it would be a great opportunity. Now, when we look at the time right now, we are seeing some cryptocurrencies at lower points than they have ever been. And some cryptocurrencies that are at low points, to where they've been before, but they haven't been there for quite some time. Now, this gives people the opportunity to buy more. It gives people the opportunity, if they wanted to sell everything. I obviously don't like when people sell positions at the lows. It also gives you the opportunity to burn coins, right? Burning coins, if you don't know what that is, basically you're taking it out of the circulating supply, out of the total supply, and it's completely removed from existence. Now, think of understanding, if you have, let's say, 10 of these watches, right? This is a Garmin Approach watch. 10 of these watches. These were all signed by Tiger Woods, right? They're going for, let's say, $1,000, $2,000, right? Let's say I decide to destroy one of these watches. Well, you know what? This goes in the trash. I'm pretty sure the value of the next nine will go up by, 20, 40, $50. Let's say they end up burning, or destroying eight of those watches. There's only two left. Well, now it makes these watches that much more expensive, right? So that's exactly what we're going for, because the demand for those watches were always there, and the demand may increase, but even if the demand does stay the same, the supply is scarce. So that's basically what we're trying to do with a lot of that. So that's what burning's all about. This gives it the opportunity to burn, and CRO is at the price points to where I believe they could make a significant difference in the burn. So before we get started in this, make sure you guys hit the like button, also hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter at PerryAK, you can follow me over there. We also have some Discord groups below if you want to reach out to me directly. I have my DMs closed on Twitter. They're open on Instagram, so if you want to go ahead and reach out to me on Instagram, definitely do that. I get back to those sparingly, but feel free to reach out to me. But let's talk about Cronos, right? Cronos currently is at point or 11 cents, right? It was at midway 11 cents early this morning, but if we look at the last 24 hours, it's up 3%, which are technically 4% over the last 24 hours, as you did see it at some of those lows. Lowest point that we've seen in the past 24 hours is 10 cents, almost 11 cents. And the highest point we've seen was actually 1,234, which is pretty funny that it got to that point. You can see that right here, 1,234. So 12 cents, 12.34 cents. That's hilarious. I didn't even notice that. The market cap is at $2.8 billion market cap, which it can definitely go a lot higher. Total circulating supply of what they have listed is 25.26 billion, and the max supply or total supply here you have 30.2. So circulating supply 25, total supply 30.2. So if we look at the past showed that we had 70 billion that had been burned off at that time when they burned it. It was like in March or something, and they burned 70 billion coins. The price was around 15 cents. And right now we're sitting at a lower point than that. The previous video I made, we were sitting at that price when they did end up making that 70 billion burn, which it does show that they could potentially burn off more coins now if they wanted to. Now, if we go into some of the detail here, if we go into the detail of how much is left, so basically in this, what we're looking at here is the dead wallet. This is the dead wallet where you have 76.6 billion that has been burned. So if we go back here, the number should be 23.4, right? That's where we should be in the amount that we have left in the total circulating supply, or even in the total supply. I don't know what circulating would be, but total supply should be 23.4 billion coins or tokens, right? But what it's showing here is we have 25. So this obviously is wrong. I don't know when they decide to fix this or any type of information behind it. I've tried to search for it and why it doesn't change, but I don't know. So we go into this wallet here. You're going to see that the max supply that they had was 100 billion, burning off 76.6 billion. That's definitely something that we like to see. Now this extra amounts that are being burned off, they're being burned off every single day. So if we go back to the first page here, you're going to see that 2 hours ago we had 150 that was burned. Three hours ago we had 1,593 that's burned, right? And so on and so forth. 6,000, 77, 150, 2,000, right? So all of these that are burned, and they're all burned by random wallets, right? So when we go down here, we expected to see some continuation of that. Now it was more aggressive as it was like maybe months ago or a couple of months ago. We would burn like $600,000 worth or $900,000 worth or even upwards of $2 million worth. But for the time being, we haven't been burning that much. You can see that it's going by hours. It used to go by minutes. Literally by every 15 minutes, you would see another burn, whether it was 150 or it was 150,000, right? You would see a lot that would be burned off. Well, we did have a significant burn recently. So if we go to the second page, we're going to see a burn by crypto.com. They burned 200 million CRO. Now, that's not a crazy amount by any means. If I go into my spreadsheet or any spreadsheet here and just take the 200 million, right? And then whatever the price is, which is 11 cents, right? They probably did it somewhere around 11 or 12 cents. And you literally take that divided by, or technically multiplied by, right? That's what we're going with. Multiplied by this, you would have $22 million that was worth. So 200 million cost you $22 million that you burned off. Now, this wasn't a regular person. This was crypto.com that decided to burn this amount. 200, I don't know if I'm showing you, 200 million. That's how much has been burned by crypto.com. So I was sort of right by saying that they're going to do a significant burn, but by the amount, obviously, I was wrong. So I said that they would do a significant burn, that we would see something that could take place to decrease the supply. And there we go. We have 200 million that has been burned off by crypto.com. And that's not something that should go lightly. That's not something that we should look at and say, oh, well, you know what? It's just another day down Main Street. No, it's something significant. This is serious. Can we see more burns that are happening from crypto.com? This is just a glimpse of what they can do, right? And how we can get to a point to where we become a CRO millionaire, or what you're holding becomes that much more valuable, right? This can get all the way down to a point to where it has BNB like supply, which means that it ends up having BNB like prices, as long as it does compete with BNB in a big way. I know BNB is used for everything. Binance coin is used for everything when it comes to paying fees and all that stuff. So I'm hype about this, even though, it kind of flew under the radar. Nobody is really talking about it. 200 million that has been burned. I'll take that any day. I buy CRO every single day. I stake CRO and I'm gathering CRO every day as well. But you let me know what you think about this. Is it important to you? Is it something that kind of shows us what's coming up next? But make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. I think this is insanely important. And I hope we see way more burns of this magnitude, if not way more than that. But again, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K, follow me on Instagram. The link is down there, and TikTok as well. But I will catch you guys in the next video.